morning. Nice and fresh morning. Let's get into this bloody shed. But it's fresh. A little bit of a laying. Look a bit tired. Late night for me last night. 12 o'clock. Wow. 12 o'clock. So I went catch up with some friends. One of them's getting married. So we went and had a little bit of something to eat. I didn't because I was late because Willow was in a dance show. So I had to go and do, not have to go and do, choose to do. I don't have to do anything. I choose to do things now. And I was talking to a lad last night, a great friend, great pal, Razzle Dazzle, Daz. We spent loads of mad moments together in our younger years. And we were just sat reflecting. And as you get older, you tend to reflect a lot on the past. And we were talking about when we was in the town, in the Doncaster Town Centre then. It's a city now, but back then it was Doncaster Town City, and we worked in the pubs and clubs. And we thought we were bits of boyos and that. We weren't really. It was just a night out for us. And we worked 6 nights a week. But yeah, so we was out just 6 nights a week. So you can manage, you can imagine the carnage, what came with that. And then we would just sit reflecting, talking about our kids. And our life is so different, but life has become so different through choice. Dropping bad habits, creating new habits. And people, places and events are different now. Last night, he's getting married. You would be out on, people be out on stag do and all that, wouldn't you? But the lad who's getting married, not had a drink for six months. Don't know when he's going to drink ever again. Amazing. What did I have when I got there? I didn't even have a drink when I got there. I didn't have a cup of coffee. I just sat and talked and reminisced with Razzle Dazzle and spoke to Lee, who was getting married. And as I'm sat there, I'm just reflecting on, he's making the change. Me and Razzle Dazzle have made the changes. And getting up this morning, I'm sorting my coffee out. I'm just like connecting to what I connect to. That essence of what it's all about, I suppose. It's in that quiet moment. And I sense it now as I'm just finding that stillness. And you can find the stillness in the madness, if you like. Not that there was any madness there last night. There were a few boys having a drink, the energy and the vibe of the restaurant that we was in. And the hustle and bustle of it all. But anywhere, any place, any time, any situation, you can always find the gaps, the silences. You can become more present. And just by becoming more present, you're finding the gaps and the stillness. So, getting up this morning, getting back to what the shed talks about, is getting my coffee, my routine. I'm just looking for that every day. As soon as I get up, connecting, linking in. I haven't used that for a long time. When I first started sitting and having conscious awareness around my highest power, the higher part of myself, my greater consciousness, I used to sit with another chap who we called Daz as well. And he said, link in, let's link in, let's link in, let's link in. And just sitting and connecting to what, again, we call the all. And there's many names for it, isn't there? And I love the many names and many concepts to it, because people use different words. And to be able to relate to other people's conversations and linguistics, yeah, they're metaphors. There's 4 metaphors used in 1 minute of conversation. Go and research that, it's amazing. Metaphors are very powerful. You can't see the wood for the trees, but you tend to know what somebody's saying. So, this morning's little shed talk is reflecting on the change. Can't believe we lived in the madness. Just got swept along with the madness. It was just doing, not thinking. There was, what I mean by that is, obviously there was thinking in it, but there were just reactions, not responses. And sometimes you just need to think before you speak. And that's what I've learned over the years, just thinking before I engage this. And I don't get it right all the time. I probably get it, if it's on a whole of 100%, I'll probably get it right that 1%. I'm only joking. But as long as we're trying, if you fall off, you get back up, don't you? Or you get back on. The journey is more important than the destination, so to say. Thoughts for today.